Sending much love. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Um, who's in here? Virgo, Karma Karen, LaDonna, Carrie. Hey, sweethearts. How are you? So it's God's Day today. Yes, today is the 13th of April already. It's going quick, isn't it? Time is just flying. So, Virgo, I feel the majority of you have this wonderful burst of energy to start getting things done. You may have been putting off something for a very long time, and today you're like, all right, I'm doing this. And you will. You'll start. You'll start. I think something, you're like, why have I been like holding back from doing what I need to do? Let me just start doing it. Which is really, really good. And I think you're really going to love what you're doing, and I think it'll be prosperous for you, Virgo. So there's no reason for you to be, holding yourself back anymore. Hey, Wynette. Hey, Gianna. Hey, Janine. Hey, Shadowcat. I don't have my glasses on to see who everybody else is in here. Hicksona. Jeanette. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Latonia. So it's a really good energy today. So make the best of it, right? Harness it and start making things happen. Things are going to be very exciting from now on, and I think that love interest is coming in really soon for you too. So hold on to your hat, Virgo. Everything's about to change. It really is, but it's for the best right now. Okay. So with that being said, let's get into your reading. For Virgo, I call upon the divine, I call upon the white light, I call upon the Holy Spirit to come into this reading for Virgo. I call upon the Divine Mother, I call upon the Divine Father, I call upon our Ascended Masters, I call upon our ancestors, and I call upon our whole angelic team. For Virgo, or anybody who has strong Virgo placement, what is the message for today for my beautiful earth angels out there? What do we got? Ooh, divine grace, the law of efficiency. What is that telling you? You're going to start getting things done. You're not afraid anymore. No, there's no holding you back. Hey, Georgie. Hey, honey. All right, number 32. Here we go, family. The law of efficiency. It is time your life became easier. It is time for you to walk the way of divine grace and trust, simplicity and acceptance. You do not have to try to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all is meant to be. Surrender your struggles now as you allow life to serve with love and kindness. This is the most efficient use of your energy and will lead to your best results. The law of efficiency encourages us to work smarter rather than always working harder. It is like learning to allow a wave to carry you to shore rather than swimming the entire way with all your own efforts alone, or even against the currents, which would make the journey even harder. It is like planting a seed at the right time for nature to help it bloom in the spring rather than planting it during the dead of winter when it takes a lot of effort to keep it alive. And even though it may not even survive. This is the intelligence of the law of efficiency and divine grace at work. To hitch your wagon to the universe in this way, you need to learn to listen. This means tuning in, to what feels right or wrong at any given time. Sometimes you will want to push forward, yet your intuitive knowledge and knowing will guide you to rest. Sometimes you will want to hide from a challenge, and yet you know in your bones it's time to step up and shine with boldness despite the fear you may feel. The universe has a sense of natural flow, cycles, and timing that assures us that it supports every dream we dare to dream, and that everyone can come to fruition in due course. It may not look exactly as you expect, but if you have set it in motion with desire and intention, karmic law will ensure that it finds expression. For this to happen in the most loving, graceful, and easy way, you must learn to hear, feel, and sense the currents of life and work with them, rather than push against them. This is about common sense, allowing yourself to be helped, not making things more difficult for yourself than they need to be. Imagine that you have a chance to share a feeling of love in a room full of receptive people. The time is right. They're open and your efforts create the maximum effect for love success. Or you could expend the same amount of time and energy by arguing with one disinterested person in an attempt to get them to understand and receive your love. Even though they actually have no interest in doing so, they just wish to have their own point of view and for you to agree with that. One is working with the law of efficiency and the other is working against the tide of life. It is not bad to choose the harder way. Sometimes it can be a great learning experience, but you are being encouraged with this oracle to explore the easier and more graceful way. Sometimes it can be a great learning experience, but you are being encouraged with this oracle to explore the easier, more graceful way more often. Especially at this time in your life, because there is a helping hand, a natural wave of energy in life that is going to be able to support your rising spirit in manifesting something truly beautiful and special in the world. The law of efficiency is also sometimes known as the path of least resistance. We must find the strength that comes from letting go and trusting that the universe knows what it is doing. It takes spiritual maturity to see to wisdom greater than your own immediate understanding. Then you are surfing the wave rather than swimming against the current. How efficient to work with life and its cycles, rather than believing you must struggle and strain to be heard, loved, rewarded, and inspired. You have the maturity within you. Trust now. Trust that all will come in time. All right, let's read the invocation, shall we? I call upon the loving grace and the master intelligence of the universe through the law of efficiency and the path of least resistance. Please bless and guide me now in all ways for maximum success, joy, and divinely inspired fulfillment. May my efforts be wise and surrendered, powerful and efficient. May all beings be assisted through divine mercy to discover the path of grace and divine efficiency. Through my own free will, unconditional love, and divine grace, so be it. Amen. Okay, so it's not about having to do things difficult, right? It's about being in the flow, taking that guidance, stepping it up now, family. It's really time for you to step it up. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. But it's also very important that you make very good use of your time and your energy, right? Don't waste your time on people that don't deserve your time or don't want to hear what you have to say because they always think that they're right and they're not. And anybody who thinks, any person in this universe that thinks that they're always right about everything and they know everything, then Virgo, if you see that person, then you know that they're coming from a place of ego. Nobody knows everything, right? Even though they act like they do, nobody does. Okay, we're always learning day by day. Here we go. So your message from the angels today is, Dear you, there are always more than one side to an agreement, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another point of view. No matter what, look how they coincide together, right? That's crazy. Okay. So no matter what, you have been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so, so much. Okay, so it's about coming from forgiveness, understanding that everybody doesn't think the same. But it's also telling you, I feel that, okay, so you're supposed to let that go. And now you're coming together with like-minded people, people that you can develop your ideas with, right, Virgo? People who think the same like you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Whoa, look what wanted to jump out of the deck. Look at this. They're telling you to live your life in joy. Hold on one second, family. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I call upon the divine, I call upon the white light, I call upon the Holy Spirit to come into this reading for Virgo. or anybody who has strong Virgo placement in their chart. What are the messages for today? Freedom, joy, happiness, love, prosperity. Those are the words for today. For Virgo. For Virgo. Okay, these popped out. Yeah, okay, so look. There may have been a friend that betrayed you. Don't hate them, okay? Don't. Just meditate. Get your focus on that. Start expressing your creativity. Because I know you got it, and I know you've been thinking about something, and you got to do it now. Ooh! Confirmation from the divine. You see, you do have to do it now. Virgo. That's funny. Okay. The phone fell over. For Virgo, for Virgo, for Virgo. Hey, Leonore. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Kimmy J. Hey, Gail. Hey, sweetheart. Good morning, honey. Hey, Wynette. Let's go, family. Let's go. All right. So you guys are really enjoying listening to music. Any kind of music, whether it's spiritual or it's part of your meditation or it makes you want to get up and dance and it changes your whole perspective about everything. Yes, you've come to terms with the past. You've learned your life lessons. You've gotten the pattern. You know what you need to change about yourself, and that's exactly what you're doing. But you're closing out a cycle and stepping into something very beautiful now. Okay? And job well done, Virgo. If no one's told you, job well done. And that could be in anything. That could be in your relationships, your family members, the way you decide to live your life. You know, something has closed out now. And yeah, and I think that lesson that you learned, you're saying, thank you so much. Thank you so much that didn't go the way I wanted it to go with that particular individual, right? Thank you for saving me. Yeah, we know who we're talking about here. Okay. Yes. And now you can just honor the way you feel about everything and live your life in joy. That's the second time that card has popped out already. For Virgo. For Virgo. Yes. And you are connecting more and more with Spirit. You're becoming more and more like them. You are the Earth Angel, and you need to know that Michael's protecting you. Again, you need to know that. So no matter what anybody's wishing on you, any kind of juju they're trying to do, or you think somebody's trying to do some kind of spell work on you or whatever, no. I mean, they may, but it doesn't stick to you, Virgo. It just doesn't. So stop thinking about it, right? What hurts so bad? What somebody did to you? It shouldn't. You should look at it a little bit differently. That person was not supposed to be on your path, Janine. Okay? And it was for your highest good. Because if that person was worthy of being with you, believe you me, they'd still be there today. Okay, so with that being said, the angels are helping you to mend and heal your heart here. Look, just be real. Just stand in your own natural beauty and your authenticity. You don't have to be anything that anybody else wants you to be. Okay? Just be yourself. And if anybody's got a problem with it, that's just too bad, right, Virgo? You just need to be in the natural flow of life. And that's it. And you know what? You can go to bed at night knowing that you've been honest, you've been true, right? You didn't manipulate anybody. You didn't take advantage of anybody. You didn't take money from them. You didn't have somebody on the side when you were giving your heart to somebody. So you can go to bed at night feeling good, right? For Virgo. Okay, so I feel you're being told, you know, that real love is coming for you. You feel it. You know it. You're getting that inner guidance. And in the meanwhile, though, you need to keep that healthy barrier up so we don't have anybody toxic from the past coming back. Okay? You also are very thankful that you finally have been able to release those energies, give forgiveness, and honor oneself. Whoa! That's crazy. Okay, I'm going. It's saying to trust your vibes. Listen to your intuition. You know exactly what you need to do. I gotta go. There's cards down. Hold on. And it's a bunch of them. They just went jetting out. So this is a very important message. And what does it have to do again? With you expressing your creativity. I'm telling you, stop it. Whoever's procrastinating, get it done. Let's go, family. We got this. Your prayers are going to be answered. The things that you've been manifesting are coming true. They've been delivered already. They're there. I think you just like have a ticket with a number on it, and they haven't called your number yet. But whatever that is that you want, in my hand's itching. Okay, so whatever that is that you've been, just take it easy. Relax. Everything is fine. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. They're very proud of you, too, that you have made healthy choices for yourself. You also realize that whatever that toxic situation was or individuals were, you're not hating them. In fact, you're wishing them love along their way, right? You know, and it's making you, that energy not being around you anymore is making you feel a lot happier, a lot more joyful, more in control of your life, right? Your finances, the things that you're creating, your home, right? It's different for all of you, but you really are like, and everything you're just doing in the flow. And it just seems so much easier now. It's not like this heavy burden that this person was putting on you. Do this, do that, blah, 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 you know? Listen, you do have a trustworthy friend coming in that does truly love you, support you, will defend you. It's a friend. Feels like this friend is very spiritual as well. So there's some kind of spiritual awareness that comes when you're together with this person. Maybe you're both spiritual. But a leap of faith is coming, a new path designed for you out of love from the spirit animal family has been opened for you here. They're actually telling you to listen to nature sounds, get out into nature, go breathe, go look at the trees, the birds chirping, the sun coming out in the morning, the sunset at night. I mean, it's just going to do wonders for your soul. And they've been telling you this now for months. So there's no excuse now. I don't want to hear that it's cold outside. Okay? Let's go, family. So find your peace and harmony and bring those spiritual gifts and talents to light now. You have them. It's a very exciting time. It really is. If you're on the right path, if you've done the work, and you are ready to love again. You could have a renewed love or a new love coming into your life. But it has to be somebody who understands how you're unique. You're not like anybody else. I also feel here that you are learning to do something new. You are. I mean, you're kind of like you're either reading directions or you're kind of in there kind of pushing this and pushing that and seeing what the results are. If that doesn't get you what you want, you don't understand what I'm saying. It could be some kind of program, some kind of app. I don't know, but overall, Virgo, your health is becoming much better too because you're really taking care of yourself. You really are. And I think you feel good. And I think hey, I hear my Virgo saying, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'd like this and this and that to happen, but you know what? I'm just going to be guided by you, and I trust your decision. And I know when it's the right time, you're going to let me know. And then I'll take action. See, it's not about, it's about you getting those messages, right? About your path and not delaying it. It's about being ready now so that when that moment comes, you're not afraid to take action and step into the role or the path that's meant for you. Okay? So right now it's about healing. Right now it's about creating. Right now it's about you resting, healing, right? Taking really good care of yourself. Kind of putting some plans into motion, but I feel the plans you're putting into motion, you're not so obsessed with or trying to control it or anything like that. You know, at the right time, in the right place, everything will click together if that is the path meant for you. So a lot of you are co-creating with the Father, meaning you're actually on your spiritual path. Maybe about religion, maybe about self-improvement, maybe about healing. Maybe you guys are Reiki healers. Maybe you're tarot card readers. Maybe speakers. You're teachers. A lot of you are teachers. So you're standing in your inner power here. And like they were showing me this yesterday too. And you know that you are co-creating your world with the divine. You are. They're telling you, move your body and your energy. Get up off that couch. Stop watching social media. Stop holding onto your phone all day long. Let's go, family. There's other things out there, okay, to do. You've got a loved one up in heaven right next to you here, wanting to see you celebrate, wanting to see you have a victory, maybe even putting in a good word for you here. Your ancestor knows that you've got a very generous and loving heart. They do. What they want you to do right now is really focus your mind on your priorities, the things that are important to you here. If something stung you in a relationship, let it go. If you think this person's wishing you bad, let it go. Because that's, even if they were, like I said, you have increased support. You have no idea how much the divine is protecting you. Okay? There is nothing for you to worry about, really. Okay? Very soon you're going to be very, very busy. Okay? You're going to be multitasking. And you're going to have to take charge of your schedule during this busy time, okay? Wellness is here for you. You are being spiritually protected here, Virgo. Sometimes, though, you need to just take it easy. Sometimes you overdo it, okay? They're also saying here, listen to your intuition when it comes to putting things into balance, maybe around contracts, maybe around a legal situation here. We do have Archangel Metatron here, really clearing your energy field here so that you can have this new beginning, Virgo. Yeah, you're going to be very happy. You're just going to be sparkling and shining. Change is coming, and it's actually going to help you leave behind everything that no longer serves you here. Synchronicities will be all over the place. You're going to get past whatever these challenges are. That's already transforming. It's already changing. You will see things in your dreams about this big amount of abundance that's coming toward you. Infinite abundance. So all you got to do right now is just love and accept yourself for who you are. Stand in your integrity. Learn how to balance your masculine and your feminine energies so that you can create, so that you can be inspired here. And again, we see there's going to be a divine detour here, an intervention here that actually changes everything for you because it is something that you sincerely want and you've been praying for. And it helps you serve your divine life purpose. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Be focused on what you're doing. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? You need to stand in your divine power. Take good care of yourself. Clear out your negativity so your prayers can be answered. Now, once those come, you're not going to really know, okay, well, you kind of know, right? You know what you want. Now, some of you may be leaving where you're at, and it may cause some kind of sadness for you. Okay? Maybe you're going somewhere else. All you need to know is that you're very special to them here. There is something about you that is multifaceted. You need to let go of any kind of stress, recharge, gain your sleep here. Make sure that when you speak to other people, you're very clear in your communication and your relationships. And just be true. Be true about how you truly feel about everything, your emotions, how you just feel about everything. Just be honest with yourself here. I also see that a spiritual and religious community plays a big role for you. I'm also seeing here that whatever you don't have the answers or you need help with, ask the Creator for help here. The main thing you have to do is just sparkle and shine. I see you also socializing more, going out more now, following your passion and your purpose, your spiritual path, as you keep the faith about your prosperity. And it's coming in because I'm telling you right after that, you are going to have some kind of life-changing epiphany or experience. So it is going to happen and it's going to blow your mind. Just is. That's what they say. Give me 1 second. We'll go to our next deck. Nothing is going to be the same. You know that, right? It's only going to get better now since you did the work. They're telling me to take this one. Hold on, family. There we go. For Virgo. Oh, deck is upside down. There we go. For Virgo. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. By the way, our membership live was fun yesterday. You guys had some good readings. For Virgo. For Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? For today, April the 13th, please. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? For Virgo. Justice for my Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're coming from a place of gratitude. Grateful for what you have, grateful for the experiences, because you know every experience made you who you are. There was something to learn from that. There was something to heal from, right? I feel here you actually have been holding back here. Wow. But as you're holding back, something unexpected happens here. It's really about an ending and a new beginning for you here. I feel too, you're very protective over your spirituality as well. You're protecting your spirituality from lower vibrational people, from jealous people, envious people, people that want to do you harm, that you know their intentions are not good. Now, there is a path being lit up for you, but you're sitting and you're waiting. Maybe there's some information that you have to get first. Maybe you're waiting on something. But you're there. You're waiting to go down that path. The same time, I feel here you're blossoming. You're taking really good care of yourself, Virgo. Again, it's showing up here. You're attracting what you want in your life. You're not chasing after anything. You're showing incredible strength. Whatever you're preparing or manifesting will come into fruition. Okay? There's an immense amount of faith and trust as you just release how things play out. But there's a new path for you. All you got to do is just go up the ladder here. You're really learning to love yourself and cherish yourself. You're also getting a lot of wisdom from the higher dimensions here. But you are surrendering. At the same time, though, you are assessing. You're nourishing oneself. You're very focused. You're no longer looking through the veil. The veil is dropped. So there's a very thin line between you and the higher realms right now. You're being patient for your happy, but you know it's coming. You just do. And I feel it's something that you really want. I mean, you really want this change. You do. You want to enjoy your life. You want to have fun. You want to have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. Just trust it's coming. The new you is going to be re-emerging here. Now make sure here you don't do anything like, wait for the appropriate moment. They'll tell you. If you rush it or you try to jump the timeline, it may not be good, okay? I also see here there's somebody who's not sleeping good at night that would like to have peace between you and them. This person has had a huge realization and they know what they did was wrong. They want to come back here. They want you to accept them back, but you are standing in your power here as the high priestess, and there's major growth and stability coming for you. High priestess, hierophant, okay, male or female, no matter, it doesn't matter. And you're taking action, and your action here is to co-create with the divine and to listen in that stillness and letting go of fear and having faith and possibly leaving a situation or a place for your own protection. Yes, it's not going to be easy to orchestrate this whole thing and put it into motion, but I feel, it's like, I feel my Virgos that this is resonating with. It's like, no, I'm doing this. I'm not backing down. When the moment comes, I'm taking action and I'm doing everything that I need to do. I'm also feeling here that you were removed from somebody because they caused you too much of a burden. And yes, you have been resisting from speaking to this person, reaching out to this person, of maybe setting the record straight with this person, arguing, and you're just not doing it. You're just not doing it. All right, let's go here. I'm going to use the Wisdom Tarot for Virgo. So change is coming. This creation, whatever you're working on here, your life purpose here, there is a higher source involved here that's making this happen, this change. So I don't want you to be like, freaked out when it happens. This transformation is actually something that you prayed for. So it's time to clear out the clutter because your blessing is going to be coming in real soon. And I'm telling you, it's going to be time to go, go, go. Leave a person, leave a location, leave a home, and start over again somewhere else. It's not for everyone. Yeah, you're just somewhere in the in-between right now. But you're headed to, you say you're leaving this and you're going into this beautiful blue sky. For Virgo. I also see you coming together with somebody here who is just like you are. Could be a friendship. They're saying just take a nap. Stop overthinking. You already have a deep knowing of what's going to happen here. So just relax. You just know that you just have to be in the flow until it happens. That's all. Yeah. It's about coming together with the soul tribe somehow, or another individual that feels like family. Okay? You just have to be in the flow. And my nose is itching, so I know I'm speaking truth for somebody here. Yeah, just breathe. There's a new home. Or somebody's coming to visit you at your home that you're not expecting. Somebody who's been keeping tabs on you. Looks like. But happy for my divine feminines here. There is an exchanging of gifts. Somebody giving you something here. And you need to be flexible. For a lot of you, it could be actually from your divine masculine. There's a message being sent where you finally feel like things are going to be made fair. You both give each other a leg up here. It's something that's faded. I think we got this yesterday too. The Ten of Cups is here. Oops. So there's happiness. Oh boy, is there happiness. Woohoo, Virgo, you're going to be so happy. Just be in the here and now right now. Okay? I do feel that this person is very traditional here. And it feels like this is finally happening now. It is a soulmate. This person wants to, make things right here. There is a coming together here. And maybe you thought that this person really wasn't interested, but things are changing here. And you're going, what? Right? You probably thought, well, no, we'll probably never, get together. Maybe there was distance. Maybe somebody was with somebody else. But no, someone's about to tell you how they feel and they're ready to go the distance here. And again, it's something that you manifested. There is a new life and there's prosperity and there's abundance around you too. Divine timing, tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, family, tick tock. So don't overthink it, because I really see you overthinking it. It's time to take a leap of faith now. It all has to do with your abundance, your stability here. And this is all happening for a reason, because it leads you to peace and what is meant for you, family. All right, so those are the messages I have for you today. I hope there was something in here for you, but things are looking great. Things are looking up. A lot different than the energies that we were picking up. So we see things happening just at the right moment. Just have to be a little, just keep doing what you're doing and let everything fall into place, Virgo. Okay? So family, that's what I have for you. I thank you so much for being here. I love you all very much. Have a terrific Sunday. Go do something fun. And I will see you guys again on the next one. Love and kisses to y'all. Bye now.